for the show today. It happens. It happens. What are we going to do? All right, real fast. It's March 11th, 12 noon. Let's make sure we are getting our stream going on YouTube and Facebook. And that is a go. Excellent. Right off the bat here, we're throwing out our plays. Copied and pasted. We are ready from yesterday. I added them in already for today. So in case people ask, you can come right into the chat and see them. Let's get them right out of the way here. Get them right out of the way. Loading them up. And then we'll go through them. Alrighty. We are ready to go. And we're off to the races. So yesterday we had a little winning day there. We'll take it with our premium plays. Today, not, at a best bet on Florida State, right off the board. Coach K decides to blame COVID for them not making the tournament. So, thank you, Duke. You saved yourself an embarrassing loss today. And what do we got next right now? We do have Toledo minus the points. They're up at the half. We have West Virginia, small lead right now. We're on Michigan State. They're winning currently. So, let's get right to them. We're going to roll through conferences right down the line. Some we talked about yesterday. Good morning, Adam. How are you? I loaded up all the free plays. They're all posted from yesterday and what we'll get to today. So hopefully everyone can figure that out. Let's change the crawler. James, how are you today? So we're loaded up. All the games we talked about yesterday, and some we'll get to today. They're all over there. Premium ones are games I have in my premium. Although they're not in the package, they're still listed. If you buy a 3-day, a weekly pass, a monthly pass, if you bought one of those, you'll see all the games. And the packages are just the packages. So try not to give out too many package picks in the video because some people actually buy them. If you want to buy them, there's a great discounted in the package in the description. If you don't want me, use the leaderboard, find another capper. I won't be mad at you. We're all here to make money. Here we go. We're going to fly through these because we have a short time here during the day, so it's not going to be an hour-long show. Tonight's show, be sure to come back 10 p.m. tonight. We'll go as long as it takes. We'll go as long as it takes. All right, AAC, we got Temples off the board. 3 o'clock game. This is a premium play for me. It is listed. We're on Tulsa here. 7 p.m. Eastern Carolina UCF game. This is in a premium package. If you want to get down on that, you could find that in my night 3-pick package there. So next up, we have ACC. Virginia should be tipping shortly there, and we'll be on Virginia in that game. Next up is Miami, 12 seed facing 4 seed Georgia Tech. This is in a premium package of mine. If you get the afternoon delight, this is in that 3-pack. Duke postponed. Night game, North Carolina, big winner for us yesterday. Big short shot winner. Absolute no doubt route there. They'll be facing Virginia Tech. That is in my big name bailout 3-pack tonight. I throw out little funny names for the packages. So there you go if you want that game. Big 12. As I said, West Virginia premium already underway. You would have had that yesterday if you listened last night. Texas Tech and Texas. This is actually in my night 3-pack with the other game out of the AAC to, Eastern Carolina and Central Florida. That's in that 3-pack there. Baylor, K-State. So yesterday we talked about Baylor rolling. Yeah, Duke's done. That's it. Hang them up, Duke. Good night. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Goodbye. So Baylor laying 20. I like Baylor in the first half here to get it done. Come out, blow them out, blow the doors out here on K-State. So Baylor will be a first half play. Maybe lean for them the game there, but Baylor first half. Can't bet NCAA in Portugal. That's terrible. Well, you know what, Pedro? Well, I'll get a little more focused on NBA after the tournament, and we'll plus have baseball. Hopefully, you can bet Major League Baseball over there because I got you covered there. We love MLB, so appreciate the kind words. Kansas and Oklahoma. Again, this will be with the North Carolina-Vermont game. It is in your big name bailout package tonight. Go get it. If you don't have the package, you got the 3-day packages up there, which is insane, an insane deal. Unless you just buy the monthly and you get all the kit and caboodle, all sports, hockey, NBA, Major League Baseball. Big East, 12 noon. Listen, we're on Georgetown. You already know. It was 9 yesterday when we grabbed it. It is down to 6.5. So we got the line value. We'll see if it transpires to put money in our pockets. 3 o'clock, Hall and St. John's. I have no real opinion on this game. Maybe lean a little bit on the Hall here. Again, not really liking the game. Butler and Creighton, 10 seed versus 2 seed. I will lean Butler plus the 10 points here. So we'll be on Butler at 6 p.m. And 9 p.m. tonight, DePaul and UConn. DePaul, listen, another winner. We had Butler yesterday. We had DePaul we talked about. Two dogs outright. UConn, this line's 12.5. DePaul lost 3 in a row before the tournament and 8 of the last 9 coming in. UConn 60-53. December 82-61 when they faced each other. 6-7. The only loss in that was 6 of the last 7 games for the Huskies, whereas the Villanova when they were healthy, so not a bad loss there. We should be already on these guys for the tournament, and it seems like they've been really locked in lately. But do I want to like 12? 12.5 is a big number here. I can't. I like UConn, but I'm not even going to really say much about this one. UConn should win going away. DePaul, shot the moon yesterday for the big win there, so I can see UConn winning here, but it's not in the free pick video. But if you're looking at who I sort of like, it would be UConn. Big Sky Conference, 1 p.m. This is a premium play. It should be up here. I think I put it in the comment section here. I do like Southern Utah. It is a premium pick, not in any of the packages. Rob. All right, here we go. Rob's here, everybody. Little late, but he's all right. Better late than never. 4 p.m. action. The lean is up. It's in the chat. 5 seed, Montana State -2.5 to Idaho State, the 4 seed. And we have a premium play that you're getting for free here, Northern Arizona. It's up to 15. I'll take the 15 from Eastern Washington. I mentioned all the scores for Eastern Washington yesterday. 13, 14, 14, 16, 16, 26, 14, 15. This line now 14, 15.5. So I'll take a shot here as a premium Northern Arizona. You might laugh. Listen, hey, how can you do it? You took Butler, or you took Boston College. They got their doors blown off. Well, we also had Iowa State as an ugly dog yesterday, and that got it done. So, you win, you lose. We had 2 doggies yesterday, Butler, DePaul in the video, underdogs. We'll grab a big dog here in the video, Northern Arizona. Craig Trapp showing up today. Thank you, Craig. Good luck to all the viewers and listeners and bettors today. And final game, 10 o'clock. This is in my big name bailout tonight with your ACC game and your Big 12 game. If you want Montana and Weber, go get it. Go get it. Big 10 action. As I said yesterday, if you watch the show, we're getting that money, Gene. We're trying to grind it out every day. So we got Michigan State already underway. Next up, 2 p.m., Minnesota, Ohio State. I do have a premium on this. This is in my midday 3-pack with the ACC game and a Mountain West game. So if you want to grab it, go for it. 6:30, Indiana, Rutgers. I'm leaning on Indiana here. I kind of want Rutgers to win because, that's the little home team here. But, lines up to 3 here. Do I really going to trust Rutgers right now? I don't know. I'll take the 3 with the Hoosiers. Who knows? I think the coach really's got to get a win here. He's, Creans has not been a good run here for Indiana under him. And your nightcap, Wisconsin, a 6 seed, a 5.5-point favorite, 134.5 total over Penn State. I'll lean on Penn State here. Wisconsin, lost 5 of the last 6, 7-10. Penn State won 81-71, and Whiskey won 72-56. So they split. I'm getting points. Penn State just seems, I just can't back the way Whiskey's been playing. So no Wisconsin. We'll take Penn State and the points. MEAC action. If you're looking to get down in small school, I'm like a Morgan State here, and I like a little Norfolk. So Mountain West, 3 p.m. And we are racing, folks. This is a fast one. Usually I give a little insight to the games, but we got 50-something games to go at, and I want to get them all out. That's why we loaded up all the free picks early so everybody can get them. So I apologize for that. The night show, 10 p.m. tonight, will be a little slower pace. We'll hit the games, talk about them a little more back and forth. So that's just the way it is today. That's just the way it is. Tomorrow too will probably be the same way. Maybe not race it through because we have some more championship games coming up over the weekend. So 3 p.m. Wyoming and San Diego State. San Diego State, the top seed, 11 straight wins. 14-3 in conference, 20-4 overall. No real, you lose to Utah State twice. They're the 2 seed. Lost to Colorado again. Colorado State's the 3 seed, and you lost to BYU out of conference play. Not bad losses. This is a good team. Do I want to lay 15 here because the line's moving up a little bit? I don't know about that. But Wyoming 0-7 versus all the top teams. Lost Utah State, Colorado State twice. San Diego State beat them 98-71, 87-57. So 2 convincing wins here. You're talking, 27 and 30 points, and they lost twice to Boise. So you want to take San Diego State? I'm not going to blame you. They've destroyed these guys twice. So, all right, Stanley, thanks for that. Appreciate your buying, the faith in me. We have a nice winning day. I think I got some, got a good feeling. I like, I don't play. I like the games. We're going to fire on them, make some money. This game, Mountain West, Nevada, Boise, I mentioned that's already in your midday afternoon delight 3-pack if you go get it for that game, Nevada and Boise. 9 p.m. UNLV, Utah State. I'm leaning on Utah State here. I wish I would have grabbed it yesterday 8.5. Now it's 10 and a half. I actually see some 11s now popping up. So again, I think it was the right call yesterday. I didn't pull the trigger, and now I'm paying for it. Robert Allen could have scored more points than Northwestern in Minnesota playing them 1-on-5. He scored 2 points. Yeah, that was an ugly game for sure. Looking good there, Carter. So far, so good. I try not to get roped up into, it's nice to be up early. Finish it off. Let's finish them off. Last game in the Mountain West, Fresno, your 6 seed, getting 8.5 from Colorado State, the 3 seed here. Colorado State 81-59, laying 9.5, 75-53, laying 10. So I'll lean Colorado State here. They took care of business. I kind of like this team a little bit here. So, you beat San Diego State in conference. Obviously, you're a pretty good team. And again, you're 14-4 in conference. Fresno's 10-11. So playing the same kind of teams, you get good separation. So Colorado State on the lean here in the Mountain West. Pac-12, 2:30. A lot of leans in the Pac-12. That's just the way it goes. I got, Oregon, top seed, lines now up to 9 against Arizona State. I'll lean Dana and the Ducks here. Cream of the crop, 14-4 in conference, 19-5 overall. Arizona State. I didn't like them yesterday. They got done. We'll lean on Oregon here. Next up, your 4-5 game UCLA laying 5.5, total 133.5. I kind of like UCLA, but I'm going to go under here. 57-52 last time they played. Lost 3 straight. USC 64-63. Lost at Oregon. Lost to Colorado. So I'll lean under here with UCLA. They still have trouble putting the ball through the hoop here, even with a new head coach. 8:30 p.m. USC, your 2 seed, laying 7.5. Totals at 140 here against Utah. Listen, Utah yesterday, nice big win for us here. Believe it or not, even after putting up all those points, I will lean under here, and I'll grab a little Utah. You had basic offensive explosion. Maybe you're seeing the basket pretty good. I'll take the 7.5. USC, 21-6, 15-5 in conference. 3 of the last 4 games, though, 64, 61, and 62 points. Again, we'll lean under here. I think they'll bring a little defense. Utah shooting the ball well yesterday, regardless. So I'll lean under, and I'll lean the points with Utah. Final game, Colorado laying 14 here, total 133 against Cal. We had Cal yesterday. in a video. Another dog winner. We're pulling out dog winners out of a hat here. In this spot, though, I will lay the big number of Colorado. Okay, you might not like it. We're 27. I'm looking at their free throw shooters. That whole team shoots better than 80%. That's amazing. So I know I'm getting free points on the line. No, we're not wasting any time on the clock, like missing shots and long rebounds and seconds are dwindling. Free money at the free throw line for us. Excellent. I'll take it. They shoot 46% overall. 71-62. Cal actually beat these guys. There's a Valentine's Day massacre. Colorado did win 89-60 the previous meeting before that in January. Again, back to Cal. 54% from the field last night. 53% from three-point range. Usually 42% on season. Stanford shot terrible, throwing bricks up, trying to build a brick oven to make pizza out there, I guess. Who knows? But listen, they're not shooting 54% against Colorado. I think really, I think this will be a big blowout win here for Colorado. So lean on Colorado. Higgs in a blanket. I like it. Higgs. Yeah, I like Virginia. Virginia going away in this game. Double digits. SEC. Yesterday, again, we talked about this. We like Mississippi State in the points. We like the over here. Vanderbilt, Florida. I'm actually leaning on Florida here. I think I saw this line at 3 yesterday, not 7.5. So I'll lean on the Gators there. We had Vandy yesterday in a video. You're welcome. Hello, Vandy. Thanks for getting it done for us. But we will take Florida here. I find myself taking more faves, obviously, as the tournament goes on, any kind of tournament, because when you have upsets early, okay, you could score upsets. You'll get your upsets. But then you're playing your second, third, or even fourth game in a row. The talent level gradually gets, wider between bigger seeds, higher seeds, better schools. South Carolina Miss, we had June here last night. She was all over SEC teams. So we're looking at the under South Carolina. It's down to 139.5. It was 141, 140.5 last night. So again, looking the right way here on some of these line moves out of the gate. Let's just see if it transpires to money in our pocket. So under South Carolina. 7 p.m. We talked about this one. Missouri laying 6.5 now to Georgia, total 153. We like the over here, 153.5 for sure. And we're leaning Georgia. I'm getting an extra half point here. Just leaning Georgia because they score a bunch of points. The Rebels here, straight out of Vegas. Corey's here. Blends, how's everybody today? Michael, thanks for coming in. Blends with Virginia and West Virginia. Well, that looks like a 2-0 day to start for you right there. So, Southland, New Orleans, and Northwestern State. I got a little lean here on New Orleans. We'll take New Orleans and Lamar, 9 o'clock, plus 8.5 from Sam Houston State. I like Sam Houston here, so we'll lean Sam Houston. Maybe a little on the over here in some Southland action if you're looking to go. I don't know if I had Southland up in the comments section. Hopefully I put it out there. Yeah, we did. All right. Next up, I think this is it. No, we got SWAC and then WAC. SWAC, I'll lean a little bit here on Southern. Your 9:30 game, laying 2 to Grambling. Alcorn and Texas Southern, maybe, I think Texas Southern should win. This line may be getting away from them as we're approaching double digits there. But Southern in your 9:30 action in the SWAC. And WACtion, 7:30. Seattle and Cal Baptist. Seattle's a small fave here. 1, your 5 seed over 4 seed. These guys just played last week. 79-76 Cal, 80-79 or 78. I can't read my handwriting. Seattle won that one. I got Cal favored here, though. So if I'm getting a point, listen, this is going to be a close game. No points. If you want to go money line on Cal Baptist, go for it. I kind of like them a little bit here. And Rio, New Mexico, lines up to 12, 134. I like the under, believe it or not, a little bit here. I know the line's moved 3 points from 131 up to 134, but I still kind of like the under. And lean-wise, listen, 69-51, New Mexico won the first meeting. 7 of their 8 gone under here, looking at some of their win total. So I'll lean on the under in this WAC game. Blends needs late money winners today, huh? Well, I do have a bailout package going for you, but you want late night freebies in the video? How about we go a Colorado connection? Colorado will lay the big numbers here with Colorado and Colorado State. I think they both get it done here. You can go late winners there. I have no real opinion on Riverside, Hawaii. I don't like much there. Maybe you want to lean under New Mexico. The lines come up a little bit. I like the under there. North Texas is the lower seed, but they're actually favored here over the higher seed. But Old Dom, they're pretty tough. I kind of like a little bit of Old Dominion there. Should be a good matchup. Almost lost everybody going back. The SWACUM conference because it sucks up all your money. I like it. I got that's coming up, Robert. Excellent. Oh, well, oh yeah. Hold on, Robert. I mean, I see your Sweet 16 comment. Absolutely. But I was just talking tourney time here. Especially in the bigger ones, you don't really see that crazy run by a team getting past the better team. Like we'll talk about the MAC, the double MAC with Iona as a 6 seed. Let's be honest, they're a lot better than a 6 seed in that conference. You took out the 1 seed. That's a conference you're going to see, low seed. You're not going to see, let me go back here to, Big Ten play is, 11 seed Penn State. They're not running table. 13 minis not running table through Ohio State, then Purdue, and then line that kind of stuff. You might get a 6 or 8, a couple upsets down the road, but when they start playing the top 2 guys that are really separated in conference tournament time, I'm talking bigger conference, not these smaller ones. Smaller ones are, roll those dice. Who knows what's happening? FAU, stand by. Catching a touchdown here from Louisiana Tech. They played UTEP yesterday. And I said, I kind of like the way UTEP's playing. They were getting a lot of love, I think, basically based off that Kansas loss. But Atlanta came in pretty hot. Louisiana Tech, though, I have my Conference USA stuff here. Listen, 12-4 in conference. Atlantic 12-5. I was looking at La Tech. Who they do? I kind of look at the top teams and who these teams play. So they split with Marshall, who got upset. Split with Western Kentucky. Split with North Texas. You beat UAB twice. Florida Atlantic. You're getting a good amount of points here. Obviously, they didn't play this year. You've won now, 5 in a row? I want to see Florida Atlantic. I want to look at their past results here. Hold on a second, guys. So I'm not in the chat. I know people might be asking questions, so I apologize for that. Like, how did Florida Atlantic do against the top seeds here? Four seed San Antonio, they lost both. Old Dominion, they lost both. So, I mean, the good teams, they lost to. Lost to South Alabama out of conference. So it's tough. They're playing good, but it's when you look at who they played in the conference and you start breaking down the teams that are at the top and the teams that are in the middle, I'm going to have to lean with Louisiana Tech there. Louisiana Tech over FAU there. Be wise. Yeah. Well, you know what? I should really explain. We had a guy, yesterday pop in here who was new to betting. He didn't know what a money line was. He didn't know underdog, outright. Sometimes I forget that as much as I know or what I even don't know. I mean, what you learn every day. There's people who are newer to betting. They're just getting into it the last year or so, depending on where they live, and states legalizing it and people coming in looking for advice and stuff. So I got to kind of be clear in what I say and just try to throw out some good stuff. Like you brought up, like, well, the Sweet 16. I'm like, you know what? He's absolutely right. People think I'm talking tournaments as opposed to conference tournaments, but L Craft's in the house. We love it. Where were you last night? Where were you? Did you come in last? I don't even remember. Maybe I was hitting a bottle. The water bottle, Craft. That's about it. I'm not even watching, but this is, I don't know how many times you've watched me. I don't really watch the games. I can't because then you're throwing stuff at the TV. At Toledo, they were up, I think, like 20-2 to start the game. It's a 3-point game I'm looking at now. You know, so Michigan State's now. They had a little lead. I'm not worried. You can't. You sit here and then you give yourself an ulcer or agita, whatever kind of stress you're going to give yourself. Forget it. The games are out. You have your money on them. Move on. After this, I'm going to start looking at tomorrow, come up with preliminary lines depending on who I think's winning today, adjust those as the finals come in. Watching the games. Don't do that. I got other work to do. I got to worry about tomorrow's games. These games are already done. I'm not going to jump. Listen, team gets down 40. Do you jump in a live bet if you want to? I guess you could do that. I'm not doing that. Take my lumps. One lump or two. Hey, listen, I think it'll change, Virginia took care of them last time. Syracuse isn't going to shoot the lights out. Virginia will get going. Here's a probably chance. What's the live number on it? Find a live number. Maybe you get them plus points. Run line's the correct way to say point spread in all sports. Is it really? I just say run line when I do baseball faves. Because how do you say run line when in hockey they're called goals? Football, they're called touchdowns. That's all right. That's fine. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. But I understand, but just, don't sit watching all day. What do they got? These games start at 11, so you're going to have 12 hours of games? Look at El Craft coming. She jumps in, like button. 50 people and only 20 likes. Come on. Trini wants to know how many games you play. It varies. Tournament time, we got 60 games today. I could throw out 20. Some days I might have 5. Some days it could be 2. There could be 4. It all depends. You take each one separately. NBA, I got nothing in the NBA, but I got 3 hockey games today. College hoops, I'm a loaded weapon. It's like a full magazine ready to spray. 20, 30 a day, most days, that is crazy. Tournament time, maybe not so. A Saturday, we'll talk about a Saturday random non-COVID college basketball year when there's 135 games. Yeah, you could have 20, 30 games. I got 20 games today. There's 60 games going, And I find picking and choosing, this is where you have to maintain your bankroll. If you don't have a set amount coming into a season, you're just going to be chasing all the time. So have a bankroll, and you should have probably like 10 times whatever your average bet is, minimum, to ride a 1-7 streak that you're going to get, because you'll get it. You'll go 3-17. 17-3 run might come for you. The 7-13 run is 100% more likely. So bet, you want to bet, you're having fun. Most people want to bet to have fun. Other people like to bet to make money. It's a job. I'm trying to, make some money here. So if you're betting $10, $15, quarter a game, whatever you're doing, excellent. It's up. You can do whatever you want. $1. I know people bet $3 a game, and we'll do every game on a college football Saturday. Okay. Or they want to pick and choose, and they do all the eggs in one basket. How's that work out? Because they like 2 other games, but they decided on the third one, and instead of going 2-1 to make a money, they're 0-1 and they're down $1,100. So, it all depends on what you do. If you're having fun, you're betting small, If you have the money to bet 10 games, 30 games, 50, 100 games a week, it's all how your bankroll is and what your goals are. The problem is people really don't have goals who come in, watch videos, buy picks. They just it's instant, it's day to day. Baseball comes and I go 2-2 and I make $18 because I had underdogs. Someone might complain about that. It's only $18. Well, you times that times 10, then times 100. No one. I've never met anybody who just walks around and gives somebody $18 a day for an entire year. Run the numbers on that. $20 a day for a year. I don't know who to turn up free money. I don't care if you win $3 or $300 a day or $3,000 a day. What you should be happy with, and this is old timer told me this one. Be happy with a day's pay, and that took me a decade to understand. Be happy with a day's, like most of you. I'm guessing you guys have jobs, right? You're not pros. I mean, I've been doing sites for 16 years and betting since 1990. All right. Be happy with a day's pay. And I'm not saying that's got to really ingrain in your head. You work every week, you get a paycheck. What do you make a day? $50 a day, 100, 300, 1,000 a day. You should be happy making a day's pay on a 2.5-hour game. Why wouldn't you be? Right? The person in the chat room I got right now, I'm looking at, it says 53 people here. I'm guessing not one would be happy taking a day's pay and just giving it out to a random stranger every day. You wouldn't. Who would? I wouldn't do it. Who's doing that? Nobody's doing that. But on the same token, you're not happy making a day's pay or even half a day's pay for 2 hours of a basketball game or 3 hours of a sport. That's insane to me. That's absolutely insane. I don't understand that. I'd be happy. Some random person gave me $9 a day every day for a year. Why would I turn that down? That's crazy talk. So again, that's not something you do overnight. You're going to make mistakes. We've all made mistakes, but that's a good thing I try to instill on people who've bought my packages, just people I talk to in general in betting, gambling, sports betting. Happy with a day's pay. You split out and end up winning $9 on a day because you got dogs in baseball. Well, you didn't lose anything. You had fun. Maybe you bet on your favorite team or something and you watched them. I'll watch baseball. I'm not watching basketball for 16 hours. I'll watch baseball because the swings are not like a basketball game where you're up 13 and then there's a 20-0 run, you're down 4, and the guy's bricking a free throw when you got to cover a half a point. So, Carter, that's why we like Mississippi State. We said Mississippi State yesterday. Here's a new guy, Vanton Oils. I was just talking about you. I said, I got to explain kind of clear. I said, I keep forgetting there's people are totally new to sports betting. So I want to try to help as much as I can. Georgetown had him +9 yesterday. It's 6. So yeah, like Georgetown, I told one of the watchers here to grab him a little money line at 6. I think they could probably get outright. But who's giving away a game? What happened here? 200. All right, so twice. Man, that's a tough one, Jay. But if you're betting that, I guess you have the ways to do that, and that to somebody is a lot. That could be a little to someone. It's one day, so you readjust. Think what you're gonna do, Trini. Are you looking to just have fun, or are you looking to make money? You get up a chunk like that. Try to go away with, the 200 back in your pocket or 1,000, a half, whatever. I'm trying, Bloods. I appreciate it. Listen, I said yesterday, people are like, I was up this, I was up that. If that was the case, they wouldn't be building billion-dollar casinos in deserts. I mean, Las Vegas is in a desert, and people fly there to leave money. All these states, casinos and everything are everywhere. So take that money and run. Always. You get up big on a Monday, and I've done it. Like, oh man, it's gonna be a huge week, and then you change your betting patterns, and next thing you know, you're off the rails. You think it's going good, and then you're like, it's all right, I'm up, and then Thursday comes, and you're falling off a cliff. Don't do it. You're up huge. Take half. take half and just use the other half. But again, the problem is with these apps, you're on it, you see it, it's not real. It's as bad as, back in the old days, you call up and the man was always there. You call in to your guy. He was there, what, 6 o'clock at night, 6 to 7, answering phones during the week. If he was even there for NBA weekends, he was there twice. He was there from 10 to noon and comes back at 3 o'clock maybe or 5 o'clock for night games. Now it's instantaneous and there's no money leaving your pocket. That's why I said, listen, I'll drive at 20 minutes up to FanDuel, 20 minutes down to Will Hill Monmouth Park. Go ahead, take cash out of your hands when playing on the phone, but you go down there with 2, 3, 4, 5,000 in your hand. Give that to a guy and he gives you a piece of paper. Oh, you give me $2,200 here. Here's your piece of paper. Listen, a lot different than hitting a button on a phone. My baseball team, I'm a Yankee guy. I like the Yankees, but I'm a fair Yankee fan. I think Derek Jeter is the most overrated 300 hitter in history. Never the best player on his team. So I'll be fair when I critique teams, even though, I'm not one of those guys who are like, oh, I like this team. They should trade, some random guy and get, some all-star. I don't say crazy stuff like that. Play money line second half. Go for it, Trina. I like it. You jump into a live bet like that. You think team's going to come back? That's fair. I'm definitely not the money line guy where I'm like, oh, well, they're minus 400. It's an easy winner. I'm going to put 400 on it to win 100. That's not doing that. Total. No real opinion on that total. Ninja, Hurricanes, and Tech. You're welcome. I'll try to help. I try when I can. It's what we do. We learn. We all learn. I learn stuff all the time. I talk to people. I'm down in AC. We hit the fan cave, and I run into some people that are kind of big in sports betting, and it's good to pick their ear and learn a little something. Just a lot of times. Listen, I could come on here and ramble for hours and talk. I enjoy it, but sometimes the best thing to do is listen to learn. Look at this. Robert's trying to slide into people's Twitter accounts on here. What is this? Some dating service here, Rob? Someone else was trying to pick up another girl in here. What is going on here? Is this like the dating show at lunch? I just bust the balls, Rob. I just, I tease people in here. They'll let you know. We have good back and forth. I'll introduce you, Kraft. Kraft knows. Ask Kraft. She knows I tease her sometimes too. So it's not just a guy thing. I throw out the humor and jokes all over the place. Yeah, baseball long term. And the one thing I say about baseball all the time, and then we're going to wrap it up because it's getting late. The baseball, the best team. The Dodgers are awesome this year, and they're going to win 105, probably 105 games at least. They're that good. But most really good teams, like we'll talk about the Yankees for a second. They're predicting 95 games or whatever. The best teams are going to lose 60-something games or more. And when you're betting a team like the Yankees or the Dodgers are going to have to win about 110 games this year for you to make money. You know why? Because every game they're going to lose, if they're losing a game at home, they are laying minimum 2-1. There's no way they're not laying 2-1. Maybe the Padres come in or laying 140 or something. But the majority of times, let me tell you something. Colorado Rockies are coming in there. That game's going to be 380 no matter what 1 to 5 starters on the hill for the Dodgers. And if they lose one of them, you got to make up 4 games for that one. And even on the road, they'll be laying numbers. So I try to, baseball, don't just think I'm taking the best team. We'll talk about that when it comes around, Kraft. We'll jump into those. We'll learn, Treen. You're young. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to learn sports betting. That's what we're here for. It is. Absolutely. It's like a game. You just hit it. It's not real. It's not real. Where's it come out of? It comes off of, you got to reload. Oh, okay. Let me hit a button because you already juiced in your credit card or goes your bank account. Stop. I mean, if you can't, take a drive. It's nice out. Go in the car, open a window, take a drive somewhere. Go to, on your way back at Chick-fil-A or Whataburger or something. UCLA, we like the UCLA under, Jeff. UCLA under. I like the under there. 133.5, no side. Rob, I know. I see the ha-has. I just like busting. I have fun. All right, folks, we're going to wrap this up. Listen, if you haven't already, like, subscribe. I'm on Twitter if you want to say hello. I appreciate everybody watching. You know, I love the comments and the back and forth. But listen, it's homeschool time, and it's lunch is ending, so all hell's going to break loose here pretty soon. So we got to roll out. But 10 o'clock tonight, anyone's around, come back at 10. Full slate of games again tomorrow, and we'll definitely go long. So no, spring training, no. I shouldn't say, not absolutely not. Sometimes I'll be bored and I'll watch a baseball game, but 99.5% never. Yeah, of course they did, Jake. That's what they do. They play games with us. That's why we don't watch these games early. All right, let's get ready to do. Sure, hold on. Let me grab Southern Utah. We like Southern Utah here in the points. Lay it. Got Southern Utah -6. I got that as a premium play. Get it. 1 p.m. Jump on it. Carter. All right, folks. 10 o'clock tonight. We'll see everybody. Come back. Say hello. Again, like here, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're at. I appreciate it. And I'll see everyone tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Bye-bye.